My fellow Guyanese citizens, we have arrived at a critical point in the history of our nation. Within the past few days, we have had numerous and credible reports of grave irregularities in the conduct of these 2025 elections. Reports of statements of poll going missing, tampering with ballot boxes, and wholesale victimization have reached us from across the nation. We have also been made aware of the voting by Bangladeshis, Indians, and Venezuelans, even though they do not reside in Guyana for the prescribed amount of time. These are grave matters that undermine the pillars of our democracy. We have seen suspicious activity in the polling places. We have seen political manipulation of such a scale as to be overlooked. The PPPC has employed government resources for campaigning and has made efforts to buy votes with land, steel, sand, stone, and cash ranging from 500,000 to 800,000. In our Amerindian communities, we have seen cases of vote purchasing, threatening, and harassment of our indigenous brethren and sisters. These are deplorable non-democratic behaviors and cannot be permitted to define our future. Let us be blunt. These elections were neither free nor fair. Numerically and politically, it is impossible for the PPP to have won in Region 4, where they have little or no serious support. The use of state power and taxpayers' money in propping up their campaign is a betrayal of the Guyanese people. They even had tents set up along the east coast of Demerara, right outside the polling stations, with a lot of their supporters out there, looking at everyone entering these polling stations. How is this possible? A lot of our supporters living in these communities were scared to come out and vote. This is not democracy. This is dictatorship. The Win Party has requested recounts and will await confirmation. However, it is important to note that no matter the result, our aims and mission remains the same. We will never abandon, neglect, or disrespect you, the Guyanese people. With all the victimization, political harassment, intimidation of myself and my candidates, and also my supporters, we in the Win Party, a 90-day-old movement, have shaken the pillars of Guyana's political establishment. We have proven to this nation and the world that there is such a thing as change, and that the Guyanese people are willing to rise above fear and tyranny. The numbers reflect a group of people tired, frustrated, and pleading for betterment. To our movement, my candidates, my supporters, I wish to thank you for your dedication, perseverance, and steadfastness. You stood beside me and you fought for the Win movement, even when your hands were tied due to victimization, and for that, I will be eternally grateful. To our supporters, our voters that stood in the lines on Monday to cast your vote for change, for justice, for progress, I thank you. I am grateful for you, and you trust in me and my government. And I am sorry we did not receive the expected result. But you, the people, know as much as I do, it is never an easy fight when the playing field is titled by those who resort to manipulation and dishonesty. To all who are disheartened, I say this: do not lose hope. We will not be silenced. We will not retreat. The Win Party will continue to be your voice, and we will ensure that our voices are heard loud and clear. We will fight for the care, respect, justice, and integrity which each Guyanese man, woman, and child is entitled to. It is a dark day for our country, for the vulnerable who are struggling to make ends meet, for the single mothers fighting for their children, for our pensioners barely making it by, for our children that are poverty-stricken and neglected in terms of health care and education, and for our youth who remains unemployed, forgotten, and excluded. But this not the end. This is not the end. Our movement is stronger than ever before. Together, the Win movement will ensure that our democracy is not hijacked, ballots are not bought, people are not manipulated, and where every citizen has an equal chance for a better future. And we will make sure of it. Thank you. And may God bless our beautiful nation.